Morning, Rachie. Good morning, everybody. We'll be starting in just a second. Just give me 1 second, folks. I'm just sending out the reminders. All right, there we go. Let me just get this over here and we'll start. Hope everybody's doing great this morning. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Already took a little profits in the new program. Very happy about that. All right. Let me change my screen here. And we're ready to go. I'm only late by 1 minute. All right, let's say good morning to everybody. Actually, let's put my camera on. I don't know if you guys really want to see me today, but here I am. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hope everybody's doing great. I was running a few minutes late today. My hairdresser, she's not going to be back in town till the 7th. So I got a hair emergency till the 7th of this year, of next year. Hey, Devin. Hey, Robert. Robert, Bernie the Bear. Good morning, everybody. Good morning and welcome. Just FYI, please don't expect major fireworks today and tomorrow. This is not a time to get frisky. This is a time to relax and trade small position size. Kevin, good morning. Cheese Gray Trader. Brian, good morning to you. James, Arnulfo, Don, Afa Diaz, Jeff, Mark, Brian. Yeah, it's cold today. Hey, Sandra, good to see you. Good to see you. It's very cold here. Today is going to be the coldest week this year. It's going to this week, not this year. This week, today is going to be the coldest day this week. It's going to be about 50 high, 40 low. So I'm a little bundled up today. Kevin, good morning. Sandra, yes, Clyde is getting ready for the New Year's. He's right here. He's got his hat on. He's got the champagne. He's ready to go. Excited, very excited. Good morning, Kevin, Sandra. Good morning, Cifazio, Steve, Tom, Richard, Rihanna, Jody, Ivano, David, Ray, Brian, Dave, Javad, Ed, Deanna, Mike, Penny. Good morning, Penny. Martin. Good morning, Martin. Happy New Year's to everybody. Happy upcoming New Year's. Vernon, Steven. So good to see everybody here. High Grounder, Minnesota Matt, John, Naples fan, Brendan, George, Walter, Mind, Robert, Wade, Hopium Addict, Art, Bob, Invictus, Jesse, Louis, Stan, Kevin. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, it's cold today. Frank, Ray, when they were free. You got addicted, huh, Ray? AG Koopa, Captain Beef is here. Haven't heard from you in a while, Captain Beef. Vertuvian, how you doing, Fred? Happy New Year's to you. Happy New Year's. Let me just take my time and say hello to everybody here. We got Fred. Good to see you. Good to see you. Happy New Year's. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to everybody. Colette, Adrian, good morning. Dave, Ann, Kurt. Mr. Costa Blanca is here. Good morning. Julio, Daniel, Hawkeye, Don, Richie. Good morning, Richie. Hope your vacation is doing well. Hope you got a chance to surprise your kids. Henry, Florin, Florin. Good morning, Florin. Bill, Carla. Good morning, Carla. Lawrence, Yuri, Harold, David, William, good morning, William. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're bundled. Well, you're South Florida. It's not that cold over there. Victor, Bob, Leo, CJ, Tom, Hopium Addict, Steve, Culp, Al, SB. Good morning, SB. Good to see you. Good to see you. Joe, Mr. Goose is here. Robert, Memphis 25. Eagle Beagle, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you, Eagle Beagle. Gary, Gabriel, Rick, Bob, Ralph, Cifazio, Scotty, Shamens, Mr. Eagle Beagle, Jim, Manuel, Rick. You too, man. Happy New Year's to you as well, Rick. I wish you and Nancy well. All the best, actually. Great 2026. Paul, Robert, Doug, Peter, Brendan. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Gregory, good morning. Good morning. Brendan, Gregory, good morning, everybody. Good morning and welcome. Now, I'm expecting today and tomorrow to be a little slow for obvious reasons. A lot of folks are hanging out, spending time with their family. Just to give you, just to really quickly before we get started, please. It was so funny. I was talking to one of my funny story. I was talking to one of my assistants yesterday, and they were traveling for the holidays, and she was at the airport, and guess who? Guess who they were hearing at the airport? There was two guys that were listening to the morning show. Tell me that's not the funniest thing in the world. They were together, but they were listening to the morning show. This is like somewhere up north. I thought that was the funniest thing. Anyway, if you're just coming in here right now, please go to the gearbox and make sure you're not on auto like I am. Make sure you're a 1080p, okay? You want to be a 1080p. That way, you'll be able to see the charts. It won't be fuzzy. Also, give us a thumbs up if you benefit from this show, if it benefits you, if you get some upside from it. Okay, it's not mandatory, and just do it one time. And if you don't do it, that's okay too. I'm not gonna. It's not a. It's all good. It's all good. All right, all right. Lastly, let me give you some links. I'll be talking about small caps. I'll be answering a lot of questions about small caps today in the VIP room. Yesterday we had a fantastic VIP room. I'll repeat those 5 patterns again today. I know you guys want me to, so I'll repeat them again. The confirmation patterns. And one second. Okay. And that's the link to VIP room. And here's customer service live. I don't know what they will be talking about today, but they are fantastic. They are just fantastic. Okay. Yes, thumbs up ever. I like that, Sandra. Let's end 2025. Well, that'll be tomorrow, but yeah, that would be fantastic. Let's end 2025 with the most thumbs up ever. Thank you. By the way, free Telegram channel. Here's the link, and now we're going to get started. Got a lot to talk to you guys about today. Sometimes it's not about what you should be doing. Sometimes it's about what you shouldn't be doing. Now, I posted this yesterday, and I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but I just want you to show you how sensitive my indicators are to the holidays. This is not a technical indicator. This is a simple momentum screen, but I want to show you how powerful this is. Look at the number of stocks making 90-day highs, 31. Look at the number of stocks making 90-day lows, 37. Now, for anybody who comes here every day, you see these numbers. I talk about them obsessively daily. And I always tell you this number has to be over 100 to show some momentum. Notice we're going into a holiday, and there's only 31 stocks making 3-month highs and 37 stocks making 3-month lows. That's one of the lowest numbers I've ever seen, or not ever seen. I've seen numbers like this, but usually this happens right as we get into holidays. My point here is it's a very, very valuable indicator to determine this. It's not a technical indicator. It's a market internal. It's actually the number of stocks on my high list and low list making 90-day highs, which is a 3-month high, which is a quarterly high. This is my primary indicator that I use to find stocks, which is why I use it so much. And I use it every single day, several times a day. And I send you guys pictures of it. And usually it's over, let me show you. Let's go back a week ago. You'll see what I'm talking about. 145. 111, 87, 58, 142, 127, 309, 263, 113, 112, 168, 170, 177, 90, 170, 191. You get the point. 215, 148, 115. I'm just going back. And this is during holiday. This is Thanksgiving holiday, November 20th, around that time. Look again, just FYI. Much more, this is 100 times more powerful than any technical indicator. You know why? Because if there are no stocks moving, then, and here's the $1 trillion question. If there's no large cap stocks moving, then how the hell is the market going to move? Because this is what causes the market to move. This is your Teslas, your Nvidias, this is the biggest of the biggest. This is just large cap stocks, right? How are you going to get momentum when there's no momentum, remember, the market gets its momentum from the stock market, right? Stock index gets it from the stocks. Well, there's no stocks moving right now. So my point here is not to talk about individual stocks. My point is we haven't got here yet. We're going to get here in about half an hour. But I just want to show you what we're dealing with right now and how there's very little momentum in the market right now. Anyone expecting a New Year's rally, it ain't coming. This is about as good as it's going to get. There's no momentum. Now, the silver lining here, thank you, Bob. The silver lining is it's not bad. It's not negative. It's just there's nothing there, upside or downside. I mean, there's just nothing there. So let's not make a lot out of nothing, okay? Let's not try to be aggressive in a market where nothing is moving. You understand what I'm getting at? Don't try to mentally trick yourself into thinking the stocks are moving when they're not. And if you look at 20-day highs, you can see the number's less than 100 right here. Matter of fact, it's coming off a pretty big number. Here, it was at 400 something. 523 on December 11th. Look, December 11th, 523. Today, 82. There's no stocks making 1 month highs, and there's no stocks making 3 month highs or lows. There is no momentum in the market. And folks, you should know this. You should know this. You should have this. I give this for free. You should have this, and you should know this, and you should be using that. Because you could have a gazillion Kramers trying to figure out what the market's going to do. But when you see less than 100 stocks moving up or down, you're going to have this. And there's nothing anybody's going to say or do about it to change it. Now, silver lining. And I'm not trying to pitch anything right now at all. I'm just making a point. Small caps that are going to come out with news today, they don't have any impact on this. They're like in their own little bubble. And I don't know even if we're going to have anything today. I didn't think we were going to have anything yesterday. We had two beautiful setups. My point is, this is everything I'm talking here is about the regular stock market, not small caps or micro caps. Just want to make sure you guys, we're all on the same page. All right. It is time to take a vacation. Lloyd says, where do you find ETFs, financial care, retail? StockFetcher has everything. Look, Lloyd, let me show you. Here, for example, here. Sector strength. Look, here's all my sectors. Here they are in order of strength versus weakness. I'm jumping ahead a little bit today, but it's okay. Here's all my sectors, and you can look at them in a chart form. So you know what? I'm going to actually, let me make a note. Thank you, Lloyd. You just reminded me of something. Go through all the major... today for the VIP room, I'm going to add this. I'm going to talk about every major sector. I'm going to give you I'm going to analyze every one of these today in the VIP room for you, okay? As we head into New Year's. I think that's actually a really smart thing to do. But yeah, you have them right here, and you can organize them by strength. And I show them to you every morning, Lloyd, just so you know. Richie says, from the year forward, 2 of my vacations will be 4th of July and end of the year holiday. Richie, this is why I go to... this is why I take a vacation 4th of July around that's when I'm going to go to Germany again around 4th of July. And then I take my Christmas vacation every year. That's when I take my vacations every year. By the way, folks, just so you know, if you want to if you want to set your schedule to my schedule, I usually take two vacations a year, 4th of July week and Christmas. Okay, that's when I'm on vacation, and I'm on vacation at those periods, not because it's a good time to take a vacation. I'm on vacation because there's nothing going on in the market. Okay, and I'm going to be doing that every year from now on. I used to skip summer, but now my wife says, you're getting older. You need to relax a little more, and she's right. So every year around 4th of July, I'm going to take a week off, and Christmas I take time off. Now these are working vacations, and I do work during these vacations, but yeah, we're gonna, it's for the best. So if you guys want to do what Richie's doing, he's not setting his schedule to me, but he's setting his schedule to the market, which is exactly what I'm doing as well. So take what he's saying it's that's a good time to go out of town. Good time to start learning. Good time to start analyzing stuff. Really good time. Good time to get things done. Good time to get things done. Those are the two vacations I've taken the last 6 years for work. Funny coincidence. Well, it works. It works. And Lloyd, come to the VIP room today at noon, and I'll be breaking them all down for you. Thank you for the reminder, actually. I don't know what I'd do without you guys. You guys are like my assistants. I feel like if I was here live with you, with all of you all day long, I think I would actually be doing less work because you guys can be my eyes and ears to the market. Here's a customer service live link as well. Okay, so far, what's the market doing? Absolutely nothing. This is random action. Please don't try to make anything out of this. Up 4 points, down 4 points. This is just random nonsense. Complete randomness, okay? As far as Fed data, we do have FOMC minutes. Now, I don't think the market's going to make a major move because we kind of know they're not going to do anything for the foreseeable future. And I think just by the fact that we know they're not going to do anything for the foreseeable future, and we know they're very mixed right now. So I don't think this is going to really give us any clarity. I think the market is pricing in 1 to 2 rate cuts next year. I think that's on the table. And by the way, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Here is the difference between my theory and the market. Now, folks, I know I've been blabbing a little bit for the last 10 minutes, but listen, this is really important. Something I've been meaning to tell you. As it's priced in right now, the bond market is pricing in the first rate drop next year in April. Okay, I think April and then July maybe. I don't think we're going to start in April. I think we're actually going to start around June, July. So even though I believe we're going to have 1 or 2 rate cuts next year, I think the timing is not going to be April as priced into the market. I think it's going to be a few months after that. Okay, I think it's going to be the next meeting or maybe the following. So what I'm trying to tell you is what's priced into the market is not exactly what I'm pricing in. It's pricing in an April rate drop. I'm pricing in closer to mid-year. Okay, so just something we need to discuss. There you go, Karen. That's the spirit. So FOMC 2 o'clock. I'm not expecting a huge move there at all. We also have PMI and home price index. These are not going to move the market right now. But this maybe for 10 minutes. That's about it. And then tomorrow we have jobless claims. This will be the last session of the year. As you could see here, and I've been telling you guys this for as long as I remember, I really think this is a broken indicator. And I've been saying that for 5 years, 6 years now, because I can't, every time it goes above 220, 240, it just drops right back. So I don't know what to make of it. People say the VIX is busted. I think this thing is busted. It would be so funny if they come out and said that this thing is busted, because I've been saying it for so long that it would be really funny if they actually came and said it. And how the reason I'm saying it, you guys know how they're all talking about how how they're going to have to redo all these reports. Well, I'm not a conspiracy theorist at all, but I'm telling you, there's something up with this report, okay? Because it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Kurt says on vacation in Philippines. Man, I'm jealous. How's the weather over there right now? Bahamas. You know what? Aren't I supposed to be living the dream, flying around the trading, flying around the world with Clyde? Now you guys are doing it. I'm sitting here at my office and it's cold. Should come in at 224. Yeah, exactly. Chatsworth. Exactly. I love it. Look at you guys. Look at you guys. I love it. I love it. Karen, what you're asking for is FOMO. Need some action. I'm not good at underwater basket weaving. Karen, that's a sign of FOMO. That's a sign of FOMO. That will get you into more trouble than anything else. I'm not picking on you, Karen. I'm just saying that when people say I need some action, and I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but you don't want any action right now. You want to keep your hands under your leg like this. Keep them tied up. Okay. Bond market. Let's get into some technicals. The bond market is breaking down. And here's our new VWAP. Look, it's finally developing a little bit. We got a little bit of thing here. I'm going to take this off so you could see this just for a second. See this? I'm going to tell you something right now, and you're not going to like this. I know you're not going to like this, okay? If we break right here, the level is 87.50. If we break 87.50, you've got an A line to the downside in the bond market. Look how well it respected the 200-day line, and look how well it respected the VWAP right here. Okay, so if we break, you may want to write this down. Okay, there you go, Adam. Same with me. FOMO is fear of missing out. Fear of missing out. Jonesing for trades, not controlling your emotions, and we all do it. We're all guilty of it. We all look for action. That's why we're here. But sometimes you don't want action. Right now, this is not a time for action. This is time to chill. Okay. Except small cap. Small cap, something maybe, we don't know I'm not gonna know for another hour. Be careful, folks. Be careful. Do I think we're gonna have a major breakdown? I don't, but who knows what this news is gonna give us, right? It's a big question mark. We just don't know. Crude oil. We're now at the upper apex of this area. And now I'm looking for price to start coming down again. Now, we may see a little bit more upside as we head here, but this channel is working out pretty well. And usually this trend up here doesn't look very strong. And also fundamentally, I'm pretty bearish on the energy market. So I'm expecting, I'm expecting a little consolidation here, maybe for another couple of days like this. See how it tries to break out, suckers in a bunch of weak hands right here without confirmation, and then it comes right back down. We may see that around here, especially with the holidays, okay? Yeah, Carlos, so good to see you, man. So good to see you, Carlos. I got to wait for the weather to warm up to start wearing some of those T-shirts you got me, man. Moondog is in the house. I love it. Gold market. Let's look at gold. Well, yesterday I got a few emails. People were like panicking, like gold, gold, gold. There really was not a fundamental catalyst. It was selling. It was just fundamental selling pressure. We're now at the 815. I would start buying right here. I would be a buyer right here. First of all, I wouldn't have let yesterday shake me out if I was long, because we don't have a hard close below the 15-day. Looks like it's just supporting at the 15-day. A hard close below the 15-day would be a close without seeing any of these wicks right here. This is not a hard close below the 15, so you should not have been stopped out. And I never told anybody to get out of their gold position if they were long gold. If you're looking to get long gold, if you're looking to position yourself, you want to get in above this line right here. So about 44.74. 44.74. The fact that this low did not take out this low is a very positive sign. I think we're just going to rebound back up or stay in this area. If we break this low, and if you're currently long, I would consider getting out below this area right here, which is 42.52. Okay? So again, for all of you gold buyers, nothing to do. If you're looking to go long, wait for confirmation above the anchored VWAP that we drew right here at last quad witching, which is right at 44.60. So you want to buy above 44.60, okay? And if it breaks this level, you may want to start unloading a little bit, but the main exit should be below this level right here, which is very close to the 50-day moving average. So there's nothing really to do, and I'm still bullish on gold. Just had a little volatility, that's all. And also, it's easier to produce volatility. It's much easier to produce volatility on days when there's not a lot of participants in the market. Okay? Good morning, Jill. Good to see you. You said TLT head and shoulder top. TLT head and shoulder top. Let's see. That's right here. That's what we talked about that a long time ago. We're now we called that pretty good. Now we're looking for us to break here for an A line to the downside. So again, if we break this VWAP, see how you ask me how I use these VWAPs? If we break this VWAP right here, which is this line right here, we have an A line to the downside in the bond market. If on gold market, if we break this VWAP to the upside, we have an upside move to the gold market. So we're actually utilizing these VWAPs already twice since we posted it here on gold and bond market. Crude oil is just kind of, I think crude oil is just going to come off. Maybe pull one of these and then come off. There's really no catalyst for it right now. Hey, Linda, good to see you. Good to see you, Linda. Send me an email. Let me know how you've been doing. Let me know if you're in the small cap service. I remember when you started, you were with Warrior Trading with what's his name? I forget his name. Escapes me for a minute. Ross. You were with Ross. I remember that. China. Oh, US dollar. Sorry, US dollar. Nothing going on here. And again, I think it's basing out here. What I want to see is I want to get a confirmation, which means I want to see it come up, stop here, not go lower, come again, and then we buy the breakout, like I showed you yesterday, and I'll show you today again. I know a lot of folks are interested in seeing that. Trading View Taco Tuesday may start with Keynes GX. Got a lot of stuff today, Goose. And here is Customer Service Live link. Here's the Customer Service Live link. Don't forget, folks, Customer Service Live from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. every single day. Folks, if you're just coming in here right now, we're about to get into the meat and potatoes. If you're just coming in here right now, please make sure you're watching at 1080p right here, not auto. Don't settle for auto. 1080p. And give us one thumbs up. Oops. See, only one time if you guys are getting some benefit out of this, okay? All right, let's continue. Yes, for gold and silver, because, Chris, they raise margin when there's a lot of volatility because risk is higher. That's pretty typical. So US dollar, just nothing here. Nothing here. Although, again, it looks like it's going to consolidate. We're approaching the VWAP. We usually bounce at the VWAP, but this is nothing. I mean, look at this. Just crap. Don't make anything out of this. This is just pure crap. I think we're all waiting for that Supreme Court decision. China is a little bit higher. China is actually above our trend line. Again, I wouldn't make much out of this, but China is starting to come up again. But we need to get above the 50 and the 100. I'm still bearish on Chinese stocks. I don't use FinViz. I've never used FinViz. Although, actually, that's not true. I've played around with FinViz. I liked it, but I've been using bar charts for so long. And since FinViz is delayed 15 minutes and bar charts is delayed 15 minutes, I didn't really see a need to switch FinViz for bar charts. If you use FinViz, that's great. It's a great program. I don't have any problem with it. But I don't really need it. I have TC2000. I have StockFetcher. I have Thinkorswim, and I'm now setting up TradingView for the small caps. So there's for myself. So I don't really need it. But if you use FinViz, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a great screener. I know a lot of folks who love it. Is great, but again, it just depends on what you prefer. You could set up one or the other to do the exact same thing. It's a preference, I think. So Bitcoin, nothing. We're not getting anything from Bitcoin at all. Please look at the US dollar. Look at the US dollar. Look at this price action over the last few months, few days. Sorry, and look at Bitcoin. Nothing. Just nothing. This is random crap, and there's no volume. please do not engage. Please do not engage with Bitcoin right now. There's absolutely no edge at all. We got to get out of this channel here first, okay? All right. What are the catalysts for today? We usually have a couple of people with catalysts. We have a few catalysts today. As I begin reading this, please give me your catalysts. So investors adopt cautious stance ahead of the release of the Federal Reserve December meeting. Main stock indexes ended in the red slightly. Most members of the MAGs retreated, with Tesla falling 3%. Top loser in the NASDAQ, NVIDIA dropping. It wasn't a great day for tech yesterday. Gold slipped yesterday. Freeport McMoran slipped. It was a weird day yesterday. Pending home sales climbed 3%, stronger than expectation. That's very good. Remember, when folks buy houses, that's consumer discretionary, okay? The name of the small cap service, Ira, is, what is it called? High Flyers. It's called, here, I'll tell you what it's called. It's called High Flying Trading Club. High Flyers Trading Club. And you could see here, I'm wearing, on the Telegram channel, right here, you could see I'm wearing this one, where I'm wearing a Clyde shirt. Okay? That's the channel, me wearing a Clyde shirt. All right. We already got 286 people there in the last few days, which is great. Pending home sales. We're watching the minutes. That's coming out later today. That's coming out at 2 p.m. today. That's the big news today, folks, the minutes. Let's see if anybody's putting in, catalysts. Any catalysts? I guess nobody's putting in catalysts. Well, I'll give you catalysts, okay? Gold, Tesla, MAGs, Tesla, and Fed. That's what I've got. Oh, there's Minnesota Met. Tesla, gold, and Fed data. Yep. That's right. You got it. Part of it, you can search for it under Rogers programs in one click. Thank you, Gustavo. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right. FOMC lowered its benchmark rate this month for the third time in a row, although official median forecast to only one more rate cut in 2026. I think it's going to be two, but I don't think they're going to start in April. Individual projects differently, with several officials anticipating no cuts and 4 expecting 2 quarter point cuts next year. I think we're going to get 2 because Trump is still going to be president. Powell's not going to be in the House. And more likely than not, we're going to have a yes man for a head of the Fed. And he's going to do exactly what Trump wants him to do. And that's a fact. He'll be the first to tell you that. U.S. rate futures currently pricing in here. This is what I was talking about. Okay, so we're right now pricing in the first move April. I don't think we're going to have the first move till June. Okay, that's the only discrepancy I have. As priced in, it's baked into the market. They're looking at April. I'm looking at June. Not a big difference. Not a huge difference. Okay. All right. Chicago PMI will be released today. That's coming out in. I think that already came out. No. When is the PMI? No, 9:45. 9:45. I don't think that's going to be a major market moving report. There's just no institutions right now to trade. Europe is up. Yesterday, Europe wasn't up. Europe is up, hitting a 6-week high on the last full trading day of the year. Mining and bank stocks led the gains. That's bank stocks, financials, very positive. Mining stocks, not here nor there, bank stocks. That's a good end. This may give us a little tailwind, although right now, we're not getting anything one way or the other, not up or down. Again, my concern is this bond market. This is driving me nuts. This price action right here. This makes it hard for stocks to do anything. You understand? All right. China closed flat today, snapping a 9-day winning streak as investors. I mean, you read this, you would think they've been on a tear, but you look at their chart and you're like, okay, 9-day winning streak. This is their 9-day winning streak, guys. Look, they bounced right at the 200-day moving average. And they went right up to our VWAP. They called this a 9-day. This is their 9-day winning thing right here. I mean, I call this a pullback. to come down right here. This is, to me, just looks like this, just making going lower, consolidating and going lower again, going lower, consolidating and going lower again. So when you read this, you want to look at the chart, because when you read this, it looks like they're in a runaway market. But when you look at the chart, you're like, oh, okay, I see it now. So China closed flat, snapping a 9-day winning streak. Investors locked in profit. Best run in over a year. I don't know what they're talking about. Best run in over a year. I think they're on drugs. Semiconductors and other stocks outperformed on Tuesday. Again, we're getting tailwind from China and we're getting tailwind from Europe. This is good. As good as it can get. Japan closed lower today, weighted by metals, brokerage stocks, final day of 2025. The Nikkei rose 26% this year and making it a third straight annual gain, strongest performance since 2023. I've been telling you for 3 years now, 4 years, to invest long-term in Japan. As soon as Warren Buffett started investing in it, when interest rates started going down, I called it a year before it happened. I called it right at 2021, 2022. All right, catalysts. Everybody got it right today. Yeah, there's very little volume too. After Powell leaves, there's be a rate cut. Exactly, Naples fan. Exactly. I mean, look, I'm not getting political, but Trump said that the next head of the Fed is going to do exactly what I say. I mean, he said it, and I promise you, from knowing Kev for a quarter of a century, he's going to do exactly what Trump wants him to do. I guarantee you that. That's just his personality. And I'll tell you if he gets elected, I'll tell you some stories and you'll understand why I feel this way. But I'm not going to do it till he gets elected. I'll save the good stuff for the election. So again, taxis up, Tesla's up 1%. Let me ask you guys a question. Is Tesla still a solar car company, or is Tesla now a robot AI company? Because to me, it seems like they've completely in the last 2 years reinvented themselves as a robot and AI company, not a car company. Because remember, Tesla makes cars. But to me, it seems like they're reinventing themselves as a robotics AI company. Tell me if I'm crazy or not. Chairman made a quote last night too about chair selection. Oh, interesting. Bob, so many answers to your question. No politics. There's a separate group on Telegram. Let's see. Good questions. Yeah, it's a robot AI company. Yeah, you see, I don't think it's an energy company, I think Tesla's now an AI company. I think that Musk is completely now, I think that whole we make solar cars, I think that's done. I think it's an AI AI solar, AI energy, AI company now. Yeah. Right, Richie? Is the largest EV car manufacturing. All I'm saying is I think they're trying to I think he's trying to dangle that carrot now on AI. Anyway, just something I've noticed over the last year. I'm not going to get too deep into it. I haven't actually talked about him in a while, which is a good thing. That's what Tesla has always been, an AI company. Oh, okay. I thought they were a solar car company up to about 3 years ago. Tesla, batteries, AI, robots. Okay. All right. S&P 500 is stable. We have over 60% of stocks above the 50, and we're pretty close to it anyway. NASDAQ a little bit in the crapper, but nothing too crazy. Momentum levels are fair, and we are close to all-time highs. Put to call ratio, we went all the way from 75 on the 22nd, and we're now at 93, but we're not over 1. So this is not really going to help us a lot. Thought they considered energy company, flying cars, one-wheel bikes. AI is one of his hobbies. Okay. I saw one of those Waymo vehicles when I was in California. Robotics, yeah. See, to me, it seems like everything he's doing is robotics AI, not cars anymore. But what do I know? Volatility looks like it's hitting the 15-day and it wants to, it's interesting. A lot of folks have very strong opinions on volatility right now. I do think volatility is going to spike, but I wouldn't be timing it. In other words, if I would be buying a call, and I don't think it's such a bad idea to buy call on volatility, I'd be buying it like I'd be buying a good maybe 5-6 week call. I wouldn't be buying one that expires next week because I don't know when it's going to happen, but I think we're going to have a nice spike in the next couple of weeks. I just don't know when, but I think we will have a spike. Right now we're at the 8-day, and if we don't go higher, we're going to come back down. And the truth is, over the next couple of days, with the market being with the holidays coming in, it may start up again around the 6th, 5th, or 6th of the month, which is when the market really starts coming up again. But you may want to just wait to buy call. Just wait till after New Year's. But I'm not bear. I wouldn't be buying a put right now. I know somebody, a really good trader yesterday, who bought a put, and I was kind of critical of his decision. But what do I know? So I would wait till after New Year's and maybe start targeting some calls, okay? Because I don't think anything's going to happen between now and, realistically speaking, the next few days. But a good call option when we have a nice little dump may not be such a bad idea. Again, buy yourself some time. Buy yourself some time. We'll promise auto driving. He was a stepping stone to AI. Okay, all right. Whatever you guys say. SPY. What is SPY doing? Look at volume. Look at price action. This isn't going to get us anywhere right here. Don't day trade large caps on this. Don't swing trade. Maybe do some calls selling. Maybe do some premium selling. But this is not the time to be frisky. Okay. QQQ. We went above the VWAP, the anchored VWAP, and now we're right at it. And again, look at the size of these bars. This is a day trading bar. This is a really good day trading bar. This is a good swing trading bar. This is stay out of the kitchen bar. Why would you trade SPY price action on the SPY? I wouldn't. That's exactly what I'm saying, Richie. And I know you wouldn't either. This is crap. Crap. This is shit. Excuse my French. This is crap right here. This is crap. Please, please don't. Just don't. I know you want to, but don't. RSP is still holding on, which is good. Financials are still strong. SMH is still holding on, even though there's absolutely no price action here. I mean, look at this. This is not, folks, you're not going to, there's no delta, there's no alpha here for you. Okay? Mega caps. This I don't like. I don't like how mega caps are now at the 50-day moving average. That's a big deal. So we went from here to here. We made a swing high, and we're now at the 50-day on the mega caps, which basically just tells me that we're staying in this area. Okay? This is not a good sign. I don't like being at the 50-day on mega caps. This is because of Tesla, down 1.38%. Not good. Not good. SMH up 0.36, randomness, RSP flat, QQQ literally flat, Look at this. SPY flat, but look at MAGs. Look at MAGs. We're at the 50-day moving average. That's not good. Okay? That's not good. Put on VIX doesn't work on VIX falls option, lose value because the volatility dropping. Yes, that's why I said wait till after New Year's. Yeah, you wouldn't trade, don't trade this price action, especially when I'm telling you that there's no momentum to this market. Look, 27 stocks. What's going to drive the market higher or lower? Do you guys understand what this means? If this is 30-30, that means you're getting this. There's nothing moving. You understand? I'm the only guy in the world that does it that way, but it works. Trust me, I've been doing it long enough. Look, no momentum. No momentum. And again, no momentum. No soup for us. If there's no stocks breaking out, what's going to make the market move? Again, MAGs, you only got 7 stocks there. So, okay. Do we have directional bias? Let's see, at least. Semiconductors, communication. Communication just went up. Remember, it was a few days ago, and I told you to watch it, and it was right here. Look over the last 2 days, what happened to communication? It's now up here. Semiconductors are up here. Financials, technology. My big concern is consumer discretionary, retail, and Russell 2000. So we have some stuff here, we have some stuff here, including Bitcoin and retail. Retail at the end of the year, folks. So I'm going to dispel something for you right now. Okay. You know how you guys are always talking about New Year's rally, Christmas rally, the end of the year rally? All right, I'm going to just tell you what it is. It's not really a New Year's rally. It's the end of the retail earnings rally. Okay? What happens is the last group of stocks that report earnings around Christmas time happens to be the retail sector. Okay? And retail sector is what causes those end of year rallies. So which is why I've been watching the retail sector and consumer discretionary the most, because this is where the rally is, right? People buy stuff before New Year's, people go shopping, people spend money. These are the two groups of stocks right here that rally into New Year's the most, because usually 95% of the time that rally is triggered by the retail sector. We didn't have it this Christmas, and we're not having it New Year's. As a matter of fact, over the last 5 days, look where retail and consumer discretionary are. They're not even up here, they're down here. Okay? So forget about that rally. All right? Forget about that rally. Google, it's considered technology communication. Yeah. Yes, my XLC from last year is the number one sector this year. I predicted XLC would be the number one sector, and you could see it right here. XLC is the number one sector. I'm not predicting that for next year. Here, you could see it right here. That's Excel. That's communication services right here. Yes, I told you a year ago that would be the strongest sector. I did. I did. And I'm telling you right now, I don't believe it'll be the strongest sector next year. I think it'll be one of the weakest ones. All right. All right. Don't hope. D. Lich, don't hope. Hope is not good. Don't wait 2 months for anything to happen. Okay. Let me give you let me give you stocks for. Let me give you my levels, and then I'll give you my large cap stocks, and then I'm gonna go and find some small caps for my group, and even high flyers, folks. Please, we're at the last couple of days of the year. Don't expect any miracles. Um, Here, let me just post this here. Ta, 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 ta. Okay, let me turn on my TC 2000. Get it ready. If I had to turn on Think or Swim before this session, I would have to do it 10 minutes early. This thing, I could do it 10 seconds beforehand, and it pops up immediately. There we go. Let's go over here. Let's go here. Start with the SPY. By the way, these are my levels from yesterday. These are my levels from yesterday. I have not changed anything from yesterday. I was wondering why you had XLF in bottom three of your predictions, with that, why you were thinking S&P. Yes, I don't think S&P is going to give us that much. Yes, that's exactly why, Joy. That's exactly why. I think the bond market is going to screw us up. So these are my levels from yesterday, okay? Let me ask you a question. How good were they? These are my levels from yesterday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning that I gave you, okay? I'm just going to make one adjustment. That's it. That's my adjustment. Actually, two adjustments. That's it. That's my adjustments. All right, let me send this your way. That was done 24 hours ago, and boy, oh boy, it worked well. Here. Got too many Telegram channels here. Okay. Okay, that's SPY levels. Remember, I did them live with you here yesterday. We did them live, all at the same time. Here's the NASDAQ levels from yesterday. Look, I did not touch these. You can go and look at yesterday's Telegram. I did not adjust them, touch them, do anything to them. Thank you, BD. BHA. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. BH. I'm just going to call you BH. BH 8948. Thank you. I can't pronounce your name. Flying Club has a separate channel. This is a free Telegram channel. I have a separate channel for the club. This is yesterday's levels, and I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not changing a thing. Not changing a thing. Sometimes you don't have to change anything. QQQ levels, no change from yesterday. That's how well my levels work. Sometimes I don't even have to change them. SMH, let's look at SMH. Here's the levels from SMH. Look. Wow. Yeah, these are a little messy. I'll change them a little bit. Here, let's okay. Not too much though. Okay. Just a little cleanup from yesterday. Didn't really, I just deleted some really. And folks, if you're just coming in here right now, I do this every single day for you. And I haven't even given you my top stocks yet. SMH cleaned it up a bit. Okay. Um, let's do the bond market. Oh, wow. Look at this. This is the bond market from yesterday. I did this 24 hours ago. Look at these levels. It's pretty damn good. Let's add one more here. I honestly don't want to change this at all. Just made one little addition. Take this off right here. No, I got to add it back in. There's a lot of stuff there. Okay. No real change from yesterday. Just maybe one little minor snippet. When markets are range bound, my levels work extremely well, as you guys can clearly see since I'm not making many changes. One change from yesterday, and let's do IWM. This is IWM. This goes here. This goes there. This goes there. Delete this. Delete this. Yep, that's it. Yeah, if you didn't get it, please just reach out to customer service. They'll hook you guys up if you guys have a lifetime. Okay, Russell levels. These look clean. Just clean up from yesterday. Okay. And last but not least, actually, I think I gave you everything. Bond market. So I gave you bonds, I gave you QQQ, I gave you SPY, and Russell 2000. There you go. Okay, so you guys should have all that. Yeah, there was two guys watching the morning show at the airport. I think it was Minnesota or I don't want to lie. I don't know exactly where it was, but I think it was Minnesota. Okay, all right, let me give you stocks that I'm looking at today, and it's not a big list. It's a short list for now. For now. By the way, let's look at what the market's doing. This is random nonsense. Yeah, tread water ahead of FOMC minutes. There's nothing going on here. All right, short side. SON. And folks, if you're just coming in here right now, please give us a thumbs up so we can get over 300. Thanks, Bob. Right here. Here's the uh, right here. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And also subscribe to our channel and you'll be notified. So I think it's over here somewhere. Subscribe and like and be so you'll be subscribe to the notifications. So when I go live in the morning, you'll be notified. Okay. Okay. Just heads up. Okay, I got to get out of here. SON, SMR. I like SMR. I like it right now to the short side. LCID, Lucid. Folks, there's not a lot of stuff right now. I mean, I'm telling you, there's just not, even if things are moving, everything is in slow motion right now. Lucid is ready. You're not going to get much from these. There's no institutional sponsorship right now. Yes, thank you, Adam. You should be watching at 1080p. Coinbase, pretty bearish. Again, there's not a lot of volatility here, but it did break through this level here. Um, BBY, this was a nice short yesterday that I missed. It actually had some volume. I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. I don't know why I missed it, but I missed it. DKS, Dix, had volume breaking down. Uh, Wait for it to break this level. If you're going to do Dix, wait for it to break this level right here. Okay. GRRR. And last but not least, BYRN. These are all stocks on my short list. That's a nice one, actually. Okay, now let me give you the long side. Please be careful. There's not a lot of stuff going on right now. Only if it gets above this level, 9660, 9670 ACGL. Micron, I like Micron. I should have done something about Micron. I'm just fearful to trade right now because of the holiday season for all the right reasons, actually. Micron, I liked. CRM, I like. It's actually a really good sign that CRM is holding up, but CRM has to get above this level. So nothing on CRM till we're well above this area. We need to get above 270 on CRM. FTV. Thanks, George. I appreciate it. We have to get above this level. So forget about this. It's not ready yet, unless you want to take a scalp to the 200. This would be your profit target. ANF, again, there's not a lot of things out there right now. That's very nice. Very nice. American Eagle also looked pretty good. No, no, this is not the right stock. This one, AEO, sorry, not AEM, AEO, AEO. This stock right here, if it goes above this line right here, it's ready to go. Right above that line, which would make it 27.45. I would put an alert there. And for the guys who are in my group, my private channel, maybe you guys can Richie or Bob or somebody can put an alert here for me. I can't do two things at once right now. Right around you guys know where you guys could see the price there. AEO, ED, utilities. When it breaks through this, no, wrong ticker. Forget it. Not ED. Forget it. Not that ticker. Yeah, Dan, that looks great. That looks great. Wrong ticker for that one. CB. CB. Nice. Nice. Again, there's no volume. The SPY is dead. Please, please, please be cautious. Please, please, please be cautious. Okay? All right. You wanted to see the sound, the chart of the sound? I'll show you. It's on my downside list right here. Yeah, there's no volume, as you could see. But it's easier to trade stocks to the downside with no volume than upside because usually if they have no volume, they just sag. So it's like nobody's interested in them. All right, folks, I will be. Here's my agenda for the VIP room today. Why we use confirmation filters, when to use confirmation and when to avoid it, advantage of trading small caps versus large caps, and then what are the advantages of trading large caps over small caps? I mean, I'm going to give you both. Typical price gains that are possible from different type of stocks, so you guys have realistic expectations. Why there's much less competition with small caps than large caps, and typical window for trading small caps. And I'm also going to go through the major sector analysis for the large cap traders. And I'm also going to give you my large cap watch list. I'll give you my small cap watch list for the afternoon and my large cap watch list for the afternoon. And we're going to go through all the sectors today. Thank you for the reminder. I'm going to do that today. That way, we'll start New Year's on a good note going through every sector. I need to go every sector before New Year's. I'll be doing that in the VIP room today. So whether you're a large cap trader or you're a small cap trader, there's going to be something for you today in the VIP room. I promise you that. Now, I'm going to take a link to this and I'm going to post this in the main Telegram channel. Okay, pre-market show right there. There's the link for it. I wish you all a great, happy day. I'll see you all in the VIP room. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be around today, tomorrow. I'm just hanging out. So feel free to email me if you have questions or anything like that at all. I'm around, okay? I'm not going anywhere. If you don't see a lot of hot trades from me today or tomorrow, it's because I'm watching your ass. I'm protecting you. I don't want to give you trades that'll lose money. I'd rather you complain that I don't give you enough trades than you guys lose money, okay? This is not a time to be a frisky. This is not a time to be a hero. This is not a time to show everybody how good of a trader you are. This is a time to chill and be quiet and drink your eggnog and feed your cats, okay? I'll see you guys at noon today, and here's the link for that. Here's the link. Let me give you all the links. Here's the link for the VIP room at noon. Maybe we'll even pay Matt to say a few words. Here's customer service live. You're welcome, Mr. Costa Blanca. And here is my Telegram channel. All right, guys, let's start the year off on a right note. No more small caps since the start of the new high program. Yeah, there's no small caps. Small caps are private. You got to join the High Flyers Club now. And I'm going to do those alerts right now. I'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Roger@rogerscott.com if you want to send me an email. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. It means so much to me and the rest of us at the pub. Bye, everybody.